AG with the OG.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalm 23:4. Hey, amidst all this madness, we clasp our hands, bow our heads, and keep our eyes and faith focused on the Almighty One, because He is bigger than all this. His love and goodness endures forever. Heyo!
Heyo!
Hey, baby ice. How you doing?
Good.
Good. How you doing, Chef Butter?
Good.
This episode, we will really attempt to make my therapist, my wife, our Chef Butter, talk.
Five again.
Yeah, we'll try. Hey, how is everyone? Happy Sunday, OGs and youngins. We're sending out our prayers of protection, peace of mind, and some to you and your families. And as always, we're also sending y'all our wishes of, this time, however, super extra good vibes, good times, and still
The good stuff.
wishing y'all nothing but the good stuff.
Thank you.
Hey, first off, massive shout outs to everyone who is at the front lines in this ongoing war. All the doctors, the nurses, the medical professionals,
And
the police force.
And the vet.
The vets too.
Don't forget about the vet.
Yeah, no, we're not forgetting the vets. The vets too. And of course, all the military personnel. Thank you all so much. And may He, and that's with a capital H, may He cover you with this mighty hand of protection. Also, my therapist told me about this and just reminded me about this, just yesterday. She said, the unsung heroes too, who are still out there and making sure that, they're still serving. The pharmacists, who else? Grocery people, delivery drivers, BPO industry folks. Who? Superman? Yeah, Superman.
And don't forget me, Charm Girl.
Charm Girl. Yes, of course, you. Hey, our prayers out to you, and thank you all so very much for your sacrifice. May He bless you all 1,000-fold. These, let's just call them these also scared as we all are, but still out there selfless people. All you people, may He bless you all 1,000-fold. You and your tribe, stay protected, all right? So each and every one of you deserve to be recognized, man. That's all I'm saying. You all should get an award. Like, seriously. After all this, right? You should all get an award. By the way, by the way, happy 16 years and 3 months to us, Chef Butter. Giving me the heart. Happy 16 years and 3 months. My wife and I celebrated our 16th and 3 yesterday, March 21st. Today's Sunday, the 22nd of March, but yesterday, 16 years and 3 months. As always, never going to be enough, but still, thank you so much for everything. And I mean everything.
Like super duper everything.
Yeah, super duper everything. I love you, wifey. Thank you for my extra fries shirt. So thank you. I was asking my wife earlier, my therapist, if I could get a shirt or something, and she handed me my shirt, which reads, and I'll take a picture of this and post it on our Facebook page.
Let me guess.
It reads, exercise. I thought you said
extra fries.
Yes. This little thing of ours we call AG with OG. It's just really like what I've been saying the last couple of episodes, right? This is episode 14, by the way. Episode 14.
Do you have a
Episode 14. Yes, 14. You know, this is just a little way of doing stuff, really. You know, just trying to balance things out a bit in this crazy, crazy world that we're living in now, right? So, yeah, you know, we thank you, everyone who's been listening from episode 1 to, you know, the release of this episode. So thank you for all your support. Once again, lingaw-lingaw lang. We're just having fun out here, right?
We're just having fun.
Yeah.
No need for judging.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know, like what I said, everyone who's at the front lines, you know, we salute you, we thank you for your service, and we believe y'all should be getting an award.
Woohoo!
Right.
Right, Iceman, ain't joking.
Exactly. And speaking of awards, all right,
Speaking of
we're just going to put this out there. You know, once the dust hath settled, the OG Awards. The OG Awards, yes. We're going to hand out the first ever batch of AG with the OGs, the OG Award.
Ding, ding.
Again, once this whole, you know, coronavirus, COVID-19 scares die down, and it will, okay? And not just die down, but, you know, once this has passed, you know, we will be handing out our first batch of the OG Awards. Okay.
The AG Awards.
That's OG Award. AG with the OGs, the OG Award.
Yeah,
it's just
OG
our
is like the original gangsters. AG's like assistants.
no, okay.
Assistant Awards and original gangster awards.
Hey, what she said, okay? You know, the OG Awards, or the OG Award, it's just our little way of saying thank you and recognizing people out there who are just making a difference, man. You know, AG with the OGs, the OG Awards. What you'll be getting, a little plaque of appreciation, the official AG with the OG shirt. It's just our little way of saying thank you. The OG Awards, all right? Because it's a vowel. The OG Awards. Is it? No, it's the OG Awards, right? Because the next word starts with a vowel. All right, way too concerned about little things. You know, that's what F people up. Again, it's not our language. But hey, of course, you know, it does help to know the basics. So, the OG Awards. Now, all this, I'm saying, you know, we're handing out a little plaque of appreciation. It's got that little OG with the AG with the OG logo on it. It's got your name on it. It's got a little thank you for your service and things like that. You know, the OG Awards and the official AG with the OG shirt, which will be coming out soon. Just so you know, I'm saying this, and I have not asked permission yet from my CFO. I have not asked for permission yet. From my financer, my producer. Yeah, I have a producer, I have a manager, I have a CFO, I have a CEO, I have a therapist, I have a chef, and they're all named Winfer. Just one person, my wife. But yeah, I'm serious though, I'm serious. The OG Awards, it's just our little way of saying thank you to everyone. Because you know how it is, right? You know how it is. Give credit where credit is due. That's what we all need to do nowadays, man. You know, just give credit where credit is due. I sincerely believe, all right, well, it sounds like a Miss Universe question. I sincerely believe 3 of the many reasons why the quote-unquote bad keeps winning is because the good, number 1, aren't as loud. You know, when it comes to praising others, you know, when it comes to praising people who do something good, the good people aren't as loud. That's number 1. You know, in recognizing someone, you know, when someone does something really good. Second one, I think, is, you know, good people back down instead of standing their ground when, you know, you come across a couple of people who try to stump you. Yeah. Third reason why I think, third of the many reasons why I think the quote unquote bad keeps winning, because number three, the good, they continue to choose to not intervene. Now, again, those are just, my 2 cents, like what I've been saying. Some 2 cents are worth nothing. Some 2 cents are worth more than gold. So, yeah. Those to me are some of the many reasons why the bad keeps winning. Quote unquote, the bad keeps winning. So, yeah, the OG Awards happening soon here at AG with the OG. This little thing of ours. All right? Man, a lot of people rising up to the occasion now, right? You see them everywhere, on Facebook, everywhere. This whole skit has clearly defined so many of us.
Hooray! Hooray!
Right. On one hand, we've got others who choose to give out free alcohol.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah. People out there giving out free alcohol. Yet on the other hand, we've got people jacking up a 500 ml bottle of alcohol to 450 pesos. 450 pesos. Exactly, baby. Exactly. For one 500 ml bottle of isopropyl alcohol, I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. Is it isopropyl? 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 But yeah, that alcohol. Isopropyl. Okay, thank you. Unlabeled, no idea where it came from, just slapped on a printout of a label with quote-unquote 70% isopropyl alcohol solution, and boom! 450 pesos for one bottle of alcohol. God bless you. What goodbye? What goodbye? Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, I don't know. Enterprising. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. But you know what? This too shall pass. Yes?
Hooray! Hooray, baby!
This will absolutely pass. Let's all cultivate that mindset. Feeling and faith. Let's lift people's spirits up instead of bringing them, anxiety, sadness, fear.
Okay.
This too shall pass, folks. In his mighty name, it will. At the same time, and once this has passed, may we never go back to our old ways and hopefully, learn our lesson and stick to some of the things we're all doing now due to the COVID-19 pan-freaking-demic. Now, what are some of the things that a lot of people are doing now due to all this? One is stay clean, right? Staying clean. Wash our hands for more than 20 seconds, keep our surroundings clean, cover our mouths, when we cough or sneeze.
Cover your mouth.
Yeah, stop spraying, right? Sneeze like my wife. You know how my wife sneezes?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't know. She sneezes like this. Yeah, I know, right? No, your mama sneezes like that.
And this is how babies cough.
Yeah, but you still need to be covering your mouth, right? So yeah, once all of this has passed, may we never forget some of the things that we're doing now, right? Let's not go back to our old ways. What other things are we doing now? Staying home. I know it's easier said than done, realistically, right? We all need to go out, work. For people like us who's been working from home for some time now, this is really nothing new to us. But yeah, stay home. Stay home more. Stay home often. Spend quality time. A lot of time, because quality time requires a lot of time with our family and the people that matters. What else? Stay solid. That's another thing. Staying solid. Exercise, drink vitamins, do things that nourish your well-being. Things that make us grow and become better individuals. Just really and truthfully find our center, our purpose, for the greater good. So, some of those things, right? Oh, of course. Pray, all right? Tell you what, just because we do not believe in the same afterlife or what's going to happen to us after life doesn't mean we can't be kind to each other in this lifetime. All right? Just throwing it out there, okay? So yeah, just those folks. Once this hath passed, indeed, and it will, let's not go back to our old ways, right? Let's just really strive to be better. Better humans. Better humans. Right? Speaking of trying to be better, I noticed people, and this is a good thing, with all the social distancing and things like that, being really cautious and all. Everyone is saying goodbye to handshakes, right? No one's shaking hands anymore, and rightfully so, okay? No fist bumping, even amin, right? The blessed thing that we do? What the younger people do to old people like me? Uncle. No amins anymore.
And no
What?
blessing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm talking about, yeah. And it's not being disrespectful, old timers. Youngins just protecting themselves now, right? What's the in thing now, Baby Ice?
what?
Shoe bumping.
Shoe bumping?
Yeah, shoe bump. It's like you
How about tummy
quasi
bump?
kick each other's shoes.
How about tummy bump?
Tummy bump? No. Tummy bump is you're being too close to the other person. You can't be. You should be at least 2 meters away from someone, and then what? Just stretch your feet or foot rather. Stretch your leg, and then you shoe bump, or elbow bumping. Elbow bumping is another one. Elbow bump.
Elbow bump.
I know my brother Mathan, Mutt, right? He's never ever gonna shoe bump.
Why?
Right, therapist? He's never ever gonna shoe bump, especially when he's wearing his Travis Scott Nikes. That thing, yeah, I believe if I'm not mistaken, he's never brought it outside his home yet. That thing's never stepped on any ground yet. So I don't think shoe bumping is going to work for my younger brother, Mathan. Beso beso is another one. Beso beso.
Espresso.
Yeah. That's a no-no now. You can't do that.
You ain't gonna do that.
You just can't do that. Here's I don't know, man. This just crossed my mind now. It's just a theory, okay? Just a theory. What's going on out in Italy, right? Very sad. Very, very sad. And I think, okay, one of the reasons, again, this is not science-backed. This is not backed by any research or anything, but I'm just thinking the very unfortunate, heartbreaking event that's going on up in Italy may also have something to do with, them doing that beso beso thing. Because
Beso.
both men and women do that, right? Over there. And that may have also been another reason why, the virus spread really, really fast.
Yeah, super.
So that's just a theory of mine. But, hey, we are all one, all right? Some people might be thinking, what do you care about people out there in Italy when we're having, our own problems here? No, it's this whole thing has made us all feel that we are very, very puny, okay? And we're all one. We're all one. Regardless of race, region, or religion, we're all one. As much as I want to drag the convo out of this whole COVID-19 mess, somehow, as I speak, I'm being dragged back to it, and it's just really what's on everyone's mind now. But always try to see the good, right? You know, and there are a lot of things that's come out of this. Did I just burp while I was talking?
Yeah.
I think I just did.
Or maybe
Well, we'll hear it once we play this recording, but I'm just thinking. There's always an upside to everything, you know. There's always a good out of every situation. You know, my therapist's been reminding me about that when I start to OG again. OG, I mean, you know, become old and grumpy. And things like that, yeah. But there are indeed some benefits of, you know, this whole madness. One of them is the reduction of carbon footprint or emission, right? You guys may have already read about it. There's this satellite imagery from NASA,
What's
right?
NASA?
The U.S. is national. You know what does NASA stand for again? It's pretty long. National Aerospace something agency. I don't know if that's, yeah, but anyway, NASA released this satellite imagery of the air pollution, not just dipping, okay, and not just gradually declining, but there's a sharp drop in the air quality, the pollution out there in Wuhan, which is the epicenter of this whole COVID-19 mess. There's a very, very sharp drop, also in Italy too. So that's one of the benefits of, it's the benefit of people cooperating, right? When everyone cooperates, then, but yeah, you know, Mother Earth is healing, right? I don't know, man. There's something to it. I would say morbid or darkness to it, but it's, I don't know. It's just really, yeah. It's not cleansing or purging. Oh my gosh, those are like the worst things to say now. But all I'm saying is, with this whole mess happening, Mother Earth is healing. Flatten the curve and things like that. So yeah, that's one of the, I'd say the benefits of following rules, right? Because of this whole COVID-19 mess. The reduction of carbon footprint or carbon emission. However, though, people Netflixing too much nowadays, right? That could lead to greater power or energy consumption. Right, therapist?
Right.
That's just an idea. That's just an idea. Yeah, people Netflixing. You know, I'm in front of our Mac here, and we're recording, which requires. Okay, so I gotta move faster now because we're consuming way too much energy here. Flatten the curve being passed around, which is good, right? It's a message that everyone is talking about online, everywhere now. In lieu of, the whole thing, events being canceled left and right, and rightfully so. My surprise party, by the way, by my therapist, Chef Butter. Hey, thank you very much for the thought. My therapist did not have any, anymore because, just sharing with you guys, very thoughtful my wife is. She actually secretly messaged our closest friends, and she was trying to, when was this though? This was like 2 weeks ago, right? She wanted to organize a party, a very small party, for my 40th birthday. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say. Age is but a number, folks, all right? Besides, 40 is a new 30. But going back, so my wife tried to organize a party with our closest friends, and she secretly DM'd everyone and say, hey, on so-and-so, we'll be having I'm going to be throwing a little party for my hubby, and hope you guys can come, and things like that. Unfortunately, my wife had to cancel it, and she had to tell me about the whole plan. And rightfully so, okay? Rightfully so. Let's just do our share, man. Let's just help out, flatten the curve by staying at home, And there are lots of things that we can do, people. Lots and lots of things that we can do. So many things, so many things. Hey, by the way, next week, okay? Tamikwa.
Yes.
Episode 15. We got a commitment from Teacher Ching. Teacher Ching, Alvis. She'll be joining us for one episode. She's the owner of the toiletry bar, plastic-free toiletries, the toiletry bar. Teacher Ching Alvis, she's the owner of the toiletry bar. At the same time, she's a licensed child therapist, child development therapist, something like that. I don't want to be giving out any wrong information, but speaking of, doing so many things, being able to do so many things at home, Teacher Ching Alvis will be joining us next episode to talk about... Sorry, that's not encode. I was just clearing my throat. Teacher Ching Alvis will be joining us next week, all right? So do look out for that. What was I saying? Flatten the curve? Yeah. So many things to... so many things to do while you're at home. Take out the board game. Take out the books. Play with your kids, man. Spend time with your kids. And, yeah. So I shouldn't be teaching you what to do, but all I'm just saying is, we're just trying to help out, give out some ideas. But yeah, flatten the curve, man. So my wife, Chef Butter, did cancel that little surprise party she wanted to hold for my 40th birthday. Oh, let me see if we can actually call some people up. Where's my phone? Oh.
I don't know.
Okay. Some of the people that PM'd us. PM is the key. Let's see. My phone ain't here. I was charging that thing. I was charging. Anyway, since I can't find my phone, speaking of flattening the curve, flatten the curve. That's, my radars, my big ears, picked up a conversation between two older guys. Yeah, my radars. That's a euphemism for big ears, Tamika. So these two older guys, right? They were talking to each other, telling each other, coronavirus. I even heard the other guy say, it's not here in the Philippines. It's just atik-atik. These are the types of folks you want a soccer kick in the nuts. Like Mr. Miyagi, these MFs. Seriously. Listen, the thing that doctors, nurses wear if someone gets admitted to the ICU because of this, what you call atik-atik thing, is somewhere between 10,000 to 15,000 pesos for each person per day if you get admitted to the ICU. I mean, God forbid, knock on wood. But, if you think this whole thing is just atik-atik, 10 to 15,000 pesos per person per day. Let that sink in. That's just for that thing that they wear, okay? So those two older guys, the types of quote-unquote manly men, you want to flatten the curve with your fists. Yeah. Again, I'm no longer a violent man, okay? No longer. But yeah. Remember, okay, Anti-Spitting Act of 2020 by Senator Pacman. So if you intentionally spit or cough at someone's face just so you can pangdamay, 5 to 50,000 pesos, I think. Imprisonment, I'm not too sure. But some people are like that, right? Mangdamay. What was I saying? Oh, speaking of mangdamay, I know, just to pull our convo out of this whole COVID-19 thing. It's just, this podcast is supposed to, lighten things up for everyone. I just keep getting dragged into this whole COVID-19 convo. Speaking of mangdamay, here's something I've noticed about myself, okay? As I've aged, here's something that I've noticed about myself. And ever since I started to shed my fur, aka me becoming follically challenged, sometimes it makes me feel a little better to tell my wife if an actor is going to go bald or not. True story.
True.
Therapist, right? Like the other day, right? The other day, What movie was it that you were watching? What movie was it?
What?
A James Reed movie. Okay, so my wife was watching a James Reed movie on Netflix, and out of nowhere, I just said, that guy's gonna go bald. I don't know, man. I just it just came out. It's like Mangdamay or something. I don't know. It's just something I've noticed about myself. You know, as I've aged and started to quote unquote shed my fur. Yeah, I just noticed that. Follically challenged, bald. You know, that's the politically correct term, aka euphemism for going bald, right? Or bald. Follically challenged. I mean, not much you can do, really, right? Not much you can do when you have that thing. LeBron James. Look at LeBron James. I love him as much as I love Tupac, Sinatra, Bill Burr, Sir David Attenborough, Anthony Bourdain, R.I.P., you know, but not to make fun of LeBron, okay? Don't take this out of context, okay? But the King's got bajillions of bucks, right? But, you know, not much you can do if you're about to go follically challenged. It's in the DNA, right? Like hypertension and all that bad stuff.
Can I tell my trivia now?
Yeah, I was about to call you. Baby Ice!
Sorry, I'm late.
You're not late. You're perfect. You're on time, baby. You got a trivia, right?
Yup.
Got a trivia. All right, go ahead. What is? School us today, baby. Give us some wisdom.
Okay.
Drop some knowledge. What's a did you know?
What's my did you know?
Yeah, for today. Are you holding it?
Did you know that an apatosaurus can live 100 years old?
What? I'm sorry, a what?
And an apatosaurus.
An apatosaurus. Am I saying it correctly? Apatosaurus.
Yeah?
It's a kind of dinosaur, is it? From the sound of it. Apatosaurus.
Yeah, it looks like a brachiosaurus,
Oh, wow.
but it can live 100 years old.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. I got a did you know for you?
What is it?
Did you know that sea turtles can live to up to 150 years?
Oh my gosh.
Dude. Offspring. Do you remember that? Finding Nemo?
Mm-hmm.
The Jelly Man?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a quick question. Come here. Let me ask you a quick question. How's this whole... Sit on my lap. Yeah. How you doing? 1 week of... a week plus... I'm not sure if we mentioned this the last time, but baby Ice here, our daughter, she's been staying at home for, is it close to 3 weeks now, therapist, right? Beginning March 5th, or March 8th, our daughter's been staying at home. You know, we got her on lockdown. That's how, rewired we are. And just really taking care of our daughter. But you've been at home for like 3 weeks now. How are you feeling? Like, how's this whole homeschooling thing working out for you?
I like,
You like it?
great. I like it.
Okay. But what do you miss most about school?
The playground and
The playground.
and my two best friends, Tyler and Ninya.
Oh, Tyler and Ninya. And of course your other BFFs too, right? We got Cray, Gabby, JP, who else? Andy, right? So you miss your friends, you miss the playground. What specifically about the playground that you miss the most? What do you do when you're at the playground?
With my other...
Yeah. What do you guys do when you're at the playground?
We play games.
What game? What games?
The other people play games. Some other people joined Chris' game and we didn't. I just played 4 games. Space Heroes.
Space Heroes.
Space Heroes and Space Officers.
Okay.
Villain Tag.
Villain Tag. Okay.
Explorer.
Explorers. Okay, that's a good one.
And don't forget
What?
we always
You seem to be
space
missing.
float space Aqua Heroes.
Aqua Heroes. What about, okay, well, that's good. All the goody stuff, right? The extracurricular activities. But what about school work? What do you miss most about school work? Because we ask you to read. Tamika School, they've been sending us on a daily, right, things that you should be doing, like school work, actual school work, graded work, but they, send it to us and we send it back to them specific time of the day, which is awesome, right?
Yeah.
But,
It's
whoa, you just burp while you're talking.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's like the other person throw you the beach ball and you give it back to the person.
Gotcha. How's about this? Okay, let's listen to, because some of them we have to record and then send it back to Tamika's teachers. So we're gonna do this live now as we speak. Well, not really live because this whole thing is recorded. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a few seconds of Tamika. This is one of her homeworks, language homework. This is Tamika reading a specific poem, right?
Yeah,
a poem. And she needs to read this, and we have to record the whole thing on video and send it back to the teacher. So this is Tamika reading a poem, an English poem. Listen up.
Yeah.
Hi, teacher. So today I'm going to be reading this poem called Basketball's My Favorite Sport. Basketball's my favorite sport. I dribble up and down the court. The ball goes bouncing off my toes and beans the teacher on the nose.
Gotcha. All right. So that's just a few seconds of that. So that's the now this is the next homework that Tamika had to do. And this is the Filipino, right? Filipino subject.
Yep.
And Tamika needs to read something in Filipino, right? Filipino language homework, same thing. We need to record her on video while she's reading, all by herself, okay? All by herself. That Filipino thing that she had to read. So here is.
Maganda hapon, teachers. So today I'm going to be reading this assignment called Mangga Bahagi ng Halaman. May ibang bahagi ng halaman. Bawat bahagi.
Oh, the dogs are so loud though. Let's forward this a bit, all right? Let's see. All right, here we go.
Sa halaman ang tangkay nadadala ng tubig at halaman ang
Give it up for Tamika. Come on, give it up. Thank you for always trying your best, baby. You know what? We are way past our little podcast hours. We again said that we'll be doing this for just a little under, just 30 minutes, and that's it. We've got more important things to be doing. So yeah. So I think that's where we're going to stop today with a podcast. Oh, I'm supposed to be... Let me check, okay? Let me just do a quick check here. Because I think some of the people that said they can be called could be busy. I was hoping K9 could join us. My brother K9. All right, he could join us. Who else was it? Let me just check, okay? I literally am on my phone as we speak and just checking out who I can call. Let me see. Some of the people I know are... Oh, they're out now in the groceries, okay? All right, they're doing groceries. Alrighty. Good stuff, people. Hey, for the time being, we're going to hit the brakes for now. I think that's a good enough thing for, episode 14 of this podcast. By the way, before I drop off, okay? And if you guys just want to join anyway, on my personal Facebook, I posted something yesterday And I call it the Lockdown Challenge. Again, it's called the Lockdown Challenge. Learn a new skill in 30 days. Whoever is game, feel free to join us, all right? For accountability, all you need to do is just check back with us after 30 days, post it on our Facebook page, and tell us what one new skill you learned while you were on lockdown. Again, nothing serious. It's just a little something to help get our minds off of this whole madness. And it can be anything, okay? Just to give you guys an idea, when we started this whole, lockdown challenge, learn a new skill in 30 days thing here at our home, my wife, Chef Butter, said she's going to learn a new language. So that's what she's committed to, all right? So my wife will be learning a new language. Baby Ice, she says she wants to learn how to play the piano in 30 days, okay? As for me, this is what I said. I learned how to bake bread. Okay? So if you guys want to join, and just for accountability, on April 22, April 22, I'll check back with everyone on AG with the OG's Facebook page and see if you guys did learn a new skill in 30 days. Again, you may or may not join. This is just a little something to help each and every one of us, just get our minds off of this whole madness. And in that way too, right? We're learning something. It can be, for you, it could be, learn how to beatbox, or learn how to code, or learn how to make fresh pasta, or learn how to knit, anything. Learn SEO, things like that. So, all right. Just to, again, folks, stay at home. Let's help out. All right, it's a little thing that we need to do. Stay at home. Let's help out flatten the curve. Let's not be like the 77 people who got nabbed for violating social distancing rules or policy. Yes, sir. 77 people were apprehended, nabbed, dakpan, for violating the social distancing policy. It's on Sunstar Cebu's page. Okay? Go to Sunstar Cebu and look it up. 77 people got nabbed a couple days ago in one day, okay? They got rounded up for violating. Oh, no, actually, I think it was 77 people. They got dakpan from a full week's operation, I guess. Another thing I read up on, by the way, and just to make sure I'm on the web page now. On Cebu Daily News, anti-hoarding, anti-panic buying ordinance. It's been passed by the Cebu City Council. Anti-hoarding and anti-panic buying ordinance due to the coronavirus disease, COVID-19. The ordinance was proposed by Majority Floor Leader, Councilor Raymond Garcia. And this was passed by the council during a special session on Friday, March 20, 2020. So those things are now on. Anti-hoarding, anti-panic buying ordinance now set. Like what I said, let's just do our share. Let's not go outside. Let's please stay at home to flatten the curve. And don't be like those 77 people who got dakpan from the week of March 16 to the 20th for violating the social distancing policy. Yo, people, quick reminder before we finally drop off, send us your voicemail message for anything. If you want to thank or spank someone, answer any question that you heard from us today, or just about anything. Reactions, thoughts to something that came out of our mouths here with this little thing of ours called AG with the OG. Again, join us, okay? We got a couple of questions for you guys really that you can answer either via voicemail message or via our Facebook page. One is, what have you been doing to keep your mind busy? The other question is, any crazy new thing you've learned about yourself while on lockdown? Like any superpowers that you've uncovered? And the last question, like what I said, lockdown challenge. If you'd like to join us, what one new skill you would like to learn, or you would like to learn, or would you like to learn in 30 days while on lockdown? Ayo, people. Like what we always say, keep it 100 and stay solid. Now more than ever, let's spray harder. Amping and ampok beer me, folks. Your OG, the Iceman, and my crew, Baby Ice and Chef Butter, who did not say a word still today. Episode 14. We out for now.